is, ladies and gentlemen, the United States Air Force's very first jet trainer. Lake bed with Milo Bertram at the controls. Lulabelle flew top speed 502 miles an hour on that day, way back in 1944. And here we have it now, ladies and gentlemen, a terrific example. The most widely used jet trainer in the world, the very first for the United States Air Force. And Greg Collier is coming at you, hot from Air Show Right. You'll notice there's no afterburner on the T33. You've got an Allison Rolls-Royce engine with 5,200 pounds of thrust. Maximum speed on this airplane is 505 knots with a service ceiling at 45,000 feet. It's a jet, so it has an ejection seat in it and a range of about 1,300 nautical miles. Max weight, 16,800 pounds. It'll hold 810 U.S. gallons. Fuel plenty. We get Greg to his routine today. Our airspace is wavered all the way up to 17,500 feet today. Greg will use 10 to 12,000 of that, no doubt. And here he comes in from Air Show Left. It's energy over altitude in the T33. Because again, there's no afterburner to light, so he's got to really fly this plane for you. Greg Collier fills up the sky with this airplane. What do you think so far, ladies and gentlemen? He's got people here. They appreciate it, Dag. Greg's a native Californian. Started to tell you his story just a moment ago. He got the flying bug all the way back at the age of 7 when he flew in a Cessna 172 at Dr. Lee Schaller out of the Schnellville Airport in Sonoma, California. Booked ever since, Greg's been flying for almost 3 decades after earning his license back in 1982 while serving in the U.S. Army. After leaving the service, 27 years for the FAA, keeping the skies safe as an air traffic controller at Oakland Center. He left there in 2015, but his passion for the cockpit never left him. He continues to fly as a hobby and an occasional air show. And now he is doing what he does in the T-33. He's also type-rated in the Russian L-29 Delphin jet. And that's what over 400 miles an hour looks like for Air Show Right. The L-39 Albatross is one of his regular rides as well. Greg stays in shape for flying high-performance aircraft by cycling with the Cliff Bar team in an occasional Ironman triathlon. Greg, I'd like to thank KO Websites Incorporated, Odyssey Batteries, and Airtronics for their continued support. Another opportunity to see what Greg is doing from Air Show Left. Here he comes nice and fast, all the way down the runway. He's got what we call a level 1 aerobatic car. That means he can go as low as he likes. Okay, for those of you who like all those tumbling maneuvers and some of those high-speed aerobatics, you might think, oh boy, that was kind of boring. Let me tell you something. The slow roll is one of the most difficult maneuvers you could do as a pilot because it's so easy to make it look bad. Complete coordination of the controls to make that maneuver look smooth, and Greg Collier just nailed it for you here at the Sonoma County Airport. Wow. Pacific Coast Air Museum, and here's some history for you. When do you think the first jet versus jet aerial combat took place? It was November 8th, 1950, between a P-80 Shooting Star and a MiG-15 in the area of Northwest Korea, later known as MiG Alley. On that afternoon of 8 November, Lieutenant Russell Brown, piloting his Shooting Star, the 16th Fighter Squadron outmaneuvered two attacking MiG-15s, tacked under the tail of one of them, poured 50 caliber fire into him until the MiG exploded. It was the first of 827 MiGs to be shot down in Korea and the first jet versus jet victory ever. Units in Korea also used the TF-80 and the T-33s used for photo recon and pilot familiarization flights. So this type of aircraft has been part of history since day one. We're going to dip the music here for you. Let you listen to that terrific Sonny Allison engine on this terrific piece of flying history. Getting the airplane nice and dirty for a slow alpha pass from Air Show Right. Here comes Greg Collier in the T33. The throttle, the gear is sucked back up, and we're back to big flying speed for Greg Collier. That was just beautiful. That smoke machine is so good it could change the weather. I think visibility dropped about 5 miles. What do you think? boss is Donna Flynn, one of the best in the country. She'll be helping coordinate Fleet Week air traffic here in the next couple of weeks in the Bay Area. She just talked to Greg Collier. 2 more passes at the T33, ladies and gentlemen. Coming in from Air Show right, it was like it went and packed practice yesterday. This is going to be a very nice thing to get with your camera. Here it comes. To be obvious, but that was a very nice 4-point roll. Really good. And here comes Greg Collier. One more time from Air Show left. What do you think of Greg Collier, ladies and gentlemen? Nice job. A beautiful piece of flying history, the T33, the shooting star. So much has happened in a good way for the United States of America, thanks to that jet and the people who built it at the end of World War II. Just amazing. Thank you, Greg. As well as Marin and Lake County, Round Table Pizza, the last honest pizza, proud to support the Pacific Coast Air Museum. And thank you to Platinum sponsor Columbia Distributing, your local High Life beer distributor. Thank you for helping welcome the veterans back to the High Life. Columbia Distributing is just a block south of Pacific Coast Air Museum and the location of the monthly museum's general business meetings, offering a very comfortable and convenient location where we feature special guest speakers each month. Thank you, Columbia, for becoming a Platinum sponsor. Please enjoy a High Life beer at their booth for a refreshing break and help welcome the veterans back to the High Life. We also want to thank Gold sponsor North Bay Petroleum.
Come on, thank you.